Many of you are still on track with your New Year's resolutions, and if you are, good for you, congratulations. You're with a precious few. 92% of New Year's resolutions fail. So why is that? We're going to talk about it a little bit. Basically, change is tough stuff. Our fear of change is way too high, and the amount of time that we have to dedicate toward making positive change, even though we want to improve our lives, is almost non-existent. So what if tonight we could talk just for a few minutes about decreasing your fear and increasing, through efficiency, the amount of time you have to make some positive changes. So we're going to talk about. Oh yes, and the answers are out there in full form. Podcasts, books, videos, coaching, you name it, there is a ton of knowledge. So much knowledge is out there all around us in many, many options that in fact is a little overwhelming. We're sitting like, the options around us, we're like sitting ducks trying to figure out which options are best for us. Or in this case, as you heard the joke, flying donkeys.
Yeah.
All right, onwards and forwards. So let's hit the restart button. Tonight I'm going to share with you 5 tips to rapidly redesign your body, your business, or your life. These 5 tips, whatever the biggest priority is for you right now. Tip number 1, find your guru. There's someone in your life right now that resonates for you. A guru, a mentor, a friend. I guarantee there's someone right now in your life that you can use as your guru. So start to listen to what they're doing in their life that is attracting you to them. What are some of the principles that you can start to apply to your life? If you don't know if their principles are a fit for you, ask yourself this question. Can I see myself doing this 5 years from now? Tip number 2, feel the fear. Fear is actually a really natural emotion. We've talked about it a little bit tonight. It's a little internal barometer that helps us do a double check when we have situations come up. It's not meant to stop us, it's just a double check. So have some fear and do it anyway. And here's a little picture of me a short while ago, zip lining through dark cenotes in Mexico in the middle of the jungle with some a little bit shafty tour guides. But you know what? We did it anyway. Tip number 3, follow the 80-20 rule. You probably heard it, but you're not doing it. 80% of our results, our success, our progress come from 20% of our effort. So get really clear on what that 20% is and get focused. Here's the one I'm most passionate about. Learn from the best. There are athletes and super athletes all around us that have some amazing principles they've followed to get where they are today. Principles that most people in life and business don't know anything about. We need to start looking at those. First one is periodization. If you haven't heard the word, you don't know about it, look it up. It's when an athlete takes a goal and works his way through to get to that goal. It's usually a training event. So, chunk it down. Question for you, what is one change that you could make in the next 90 days that would significantly improve your life? How would you use periodization to start to work towards that goal? Build a strong core. All right, athletes again know how important it is to have a super strong core, a strong foundation to set them up for success. Are we doing that? So when you're thinking about that one change, it's significant and it's believable. Do you need a jump start? We all know that the first 21 days to make change are the hardest. So in a 21-day jumpstart, you put yourself in the most conducive environment possible for change to occur. Power play. I think I probably have some Canuck fans in the room. We know that power plays are numerical advantages, but how many of us are using numerical advantages in our business and in our life by getting together with people who have a common goal or who can motivate us? So the result of all this is transformation, which is basically going from what you no longer want to what you want. Just like when Michelangelo was asked about his success, he said, it's easy. I just keep chipping away what it's not. Want to leave you just with this. The difference between people who have what they want in life and people who don't, we all crave change, but some of us implement into our daily practices what we need to do to get there, and we create it. Thank you.
And we still have